What's up, Astroheads, and thank you for tuning in to my Ride With Me series. Today I have the beautiful Miss Talisha in the car with me, and it's all about Sagittarius today. So we're gonna go over some characteristics of Sagittarius, see if that fits Miss Talisha, maybe give in some more insight to help people better understand Sagittarius people, or you know, just to give you a good understanding of a Sagittarius. You may have somebody in your world that's a Sagittarius, you may be a Sagittarius, and this helps you. So that's what this is all about. So you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
All right, so and we can just jump right in. So Sagittarius, so are you hot or cold?
I'm fine.
Okay. You know, Sagittarius, they're a fire sign. They're known for, you know, adventure, you know, free spirit. So just jumping right into the first things to confirm. Sagittarius are very adventurous, free-spirited people. They have a fire in them that just cannot be contained or tamed. They don't live by the same, I guess, code that everyone else lives by. They're kind of big picture seer type people. Does that kind of describe you?
So yes, I mean, I think it's classic Sagittarius to be adventurous, and it doesn't have to mean so much travel. You know, I do enjoy travel. It can be just not wanting to be stagnant. Like you're always chasing the goal, and you can sometimes be hard on yourself about that because you feel uncomfortable being stuck at a level. You gotta continue to level up.
Okay, so that's great insight. So it's more of you know, not just travel adventure, is leveling up in the way of even learning something. So that's great. So it's about leveling up yourself, not becoming stagnant. That's what the adventurous spirit is about for Sagittarius. Okay, so that's good. You're also known, so moving into the next one, to be very honest, very blunt people. So is that true for you? Like, does your friends and family come to you for advice, for you to just give them, tell them how it is? Like, you're known to, because you see the bigger picture in things, you're not judgmental, but you're gonna, you know, give them blunt, honest, you know, insight on whatever it is they're coming to you for. But does that describe you to your friends?
So everybody kind of close to me in that close circle comes to me for advice. Co-workers come to me for advice. Sometimes I don't want to give it, but I will. I know that people do ask me because they feel like I might know, or I might be able to give them an honest opinion. I'll talk to my husband, he's also Sagittarius, about the bluntness. I'm a little bit more thoughtful in my answering and, you know, my sharing, because sometimes when you know yourself, you got to realize that you can't share with everyone, and everybody might not take it positively. So you kind of got to know and check that, like maybe this person can't hear this. Depending on who it is that you're talking to, it will tailor your delivery as far as you giving them what they need. I think that's great, and that's good to know that your husband is a Sagittarius also. I wanted to ask about one of the other things that I found is that Sagittarius, they said they're very possessive of things, of friends, of family, of whatever theirs, pets. Is there any truth to that? Well, it's a truth. You know, the word possessive sounds negative.
And it does. That's why I wanted to get some insight, because Sagittarius is wild, free, untamable. You know, so what's the insight to possessive?
It sounds kind of confused if, you know, you don't want to be kept close, but then you're keeping everybody else on a leash. So I think it's just more of, you know, what's mine is mine. So if it belongs to me, then it's mine, and I just want you to respect that as a boundary. Okay, that's good. And I because I guess at the end of the day, maybe it's a
protective thing, because Sagittarius I saw would go above and beyond to make you happy and things like that. So you're protecting that thing that you love so much. So it's not about taming their wild creativeness or anything like that. It's just, I love this person, I want to protect them and look out for them.
Right, exactly. It's that archer.
Yeah, that's right. And that's funny, like, you know, a fire sign, they said, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius pretty much is known to be like war signs. Right. So it's, they say Aries has the energy to put into the war, to sustain it. Leo is about protecting. Sagittarius pretty much is gonna jump in there and be the one to like start it up, or because they don't have boundaries like everybody else, I'm gonna jump in here and point this thing out that everybody needs to pay attention to. I'm knocking all these walls down that everybody has up, because now it's time to create something new. We're about to create a new beginning.
Ignition. Yes.
So that's great. What about anger? So I said that Sagittarius are it said easily anger, and once angered, like there's no, like, we're not gonna like cooperate or listen to what you gotta say, or I'm not gonna, whatever you giving, I'm not gonna bow down to whatever that is.
Right.
Is that true for you?
So to a degree, I guess if you know yourself and you kind of in control of your feelings and emotions and your response and reactions to things. Now, when and if I do get angry, I do get angry. Like, it takes a lot to push me there. Yeah. But once I'm there, it's like, oh no.
Right. It's like
we're
not gonna be able to turn this off. Right? Yeah.
So yeah, that's true. I mean, it's fire.
Right, exactly.
It's fire.
But it comes along with, so is there a difference between yourself now and who you were when you were younger, or have you always had, I guess, more control? Like, do you know, I guess, because I think when you get older, definitely it comes with knowing yourself. So we're gonna know, hey, this person might push my buttons and let me get myself out of the situation, or excuse myself, you know, before it gets too far, because I know who I am. Or have you always been this way?
So I've always been kind of cautious about just being angry. I've always been quiet. And so that's something that hasn't changed. But I will say what has changed with my age is knowing when is the right time to direct that anger. Because my dad is a Sagittarius, and he would be like, you are too nice, like, and I'm just like, okay. So you know, now that I'm older,
you just know when to make that flame
like
come
everybody
out.
Slide and then being angry at home, like, I can't believe it.
You definitely can't do that. Yeah.
So
okay, that's awesome. So what about and you just said your husband is a Sagittarius,
right?
So and that's great to know. Have y'all been together? Y'all been together for a long time, right?
For a long time.
Yes.
Like, we've been together since I was in 9th grade. He was in 10th.
Okay.
And then we got like married, like straight out the gate.
Okay.
Like, we grown, we married.
And I wanted to ask, because a lot of times compatible signs for a Sagittarius I read is a Leo, an Aries, and then I saw Libra and Aquarius. And from what I've seen, like, your same element or an air sign would do well as far as fire and air, because you know, fire, you know, put some air on fire, it'll make it giant, or you put fire and fire together. So it's but your same exact sign obviously is great, but you know, I was just wondering about that. Can same signs, like, is there a time where there's a clash on that because you're exactly the same traits, or is it just good? You both have this free, wild spirit, but you know, you both are, you know, protective. Like, is it just y'all know each other so it works, or how does same sign work?
So I think a lot of the time is we know each other so it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are like, we too much alike. You know? And I'll be like, okay, whatever. So a lot of it is, if he as a Sagittarius knows that he needs space and freedom, then he understands that I need space and freedom. So he might give it to me without even saying it.
Yes.
And we'll just be separate, and I'll just kind of be decompressing and he'll be decompressing in his own way.
Okay.
So that works, because it's kind of like, you don't have to ask for it. Whereas if I was with a Cancer,
a water sign,
then my sister and my mom are both Cancers, and they are emotionally needy sometimes. So you kind of gotta listen and kind of and sometimes I don't have the energy for that.
Right. And it's definite, like I say to people all the time, just some energies have a natural flow, and then others you can still be friends, lovers, or whatever with any sign. It's just knowing, hey, this person is a water sign, I have to take that extra step to make sure that we stay in line. So what is their nature? This is my nature. What's theirs? And how can we navigate it to make sure we understand each other? So that's good to know that, like, hey, Cancer people, they have a little more emotion, so y'all probably just know how to deal with each other because you know what your differences are. So that's cool. Any other signs that has not mixed with yours that you've noticed?
So personally for me, and I know it's again that water fire clash, whenever it's like somebody and they just kind of coming across just wrong, how people just rub you the wrong way, and I just be like, and then I might work it into the conversation, like, when your birthday? And they're October 29th, November 12th, and I'm just like, so a lot of the times, I think it's just that water fire clash.
It is. It can be, and then those strong energies like fire and water can be just as powerful, with each other. So just to have it creates that little bit of friction when you mix those. And also, if you just don't know each other, and we hadn't got over that step of rubbing each other the wrong way, so you're naturally gonna have that just that's funny. Okay, that's good. Famous Sagittarius people. Famous Sagittarius people, I saw Nicki Minaj. She is a dope rapper. I would definitely say she walks by her own code.
I think she does.
I think she's great. Look her up and see, and you can tell that she just doesn't walk by the same code as everyone else. She's gonna stand out. She's gonna stand in that. Another one, girl, Miley Cyrus, and she kind of walks by the
comfortable in being
herself. And she grew up as a child star, where they had her in this box of what she should be, and that's just a Sagittarius is not gonna stay in a box or let you confine them into who they should be, and so they're gonna bust out even more, start that war with the world, because I'm gonna show you who I am, I'm gonna be who I am. Definitely Miley Cyrus. Jay-Z, known as the best rapper to even do it, one of them. And is he?
Yes.
That's funny. And he the thing about him is, they said Sagittarius are known to be philosophers. So his last album, one of his last albums was very about teaching, very philosophical, very like 50 Cent, Cancer. Bust out. It was like, you gotta have a PhD to understand what he said, and it was just a very knowledgeable type thing that he shared with everybody. Who else? I think those were some good people. I'm trying to see some business.
I think Tyra Banks.
So even her, so she was a model, right? What did she bust out and do? She gonna celebrate her curves, her boobs, everything that was not celebrated in the model. The model world was known to be just small, period. But she was like, no, I'm gonna celebrate my curves, and she was on Sports Illustrated with her large boobs and things like that, and she became known, I'm breaking out of the norm. Also, outside of that, she created her model shows to help other models that were, in the same situations, help them become. she did a talk show, so you're not gonna just put me in the box of a model.
Right.
Like, I also have this wisdom,
So much
Sagittarius wisdom to share with everyone. So with your husband, because I was gonna say, like, I see, like, you may be a little bit more reserved. Y'all both Sagittarius, but I've only seen him in his comic routine, so I haven't seen him outside of that. But he seems more very lively, comedic, and things like that. Is he always like that, or is he quiet, kind of like you, and then he performs when it's time? Like, how does
it's a mix with him. He is he has his moments, like I said, when you just need to decompress.
Right.
But he's much more extroverted than me.
Okay.
So we have that introvert extrovert balance also. So he's a friend to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's just walking the store and it's So I think his energy just manifests a little bit bigger.
Okay. And we ain't gonna say bigger. We just say you keep it contained. You push it out when it's time.
When it's needed.
Yeah.
When it's needed.
What else? Sagittarius superpower. So what I saw to be the Sagittarius superpower is basically your sense of adventure and just as we said, and your sense of optimism, knowing that no matter what the situation is, when the going gets tough, hey, you know, at least this, or you still find that bright side of things. If you lost everything, or I've lost some things, hey, at least I still got my I can eat, I got my house, I got I still got my necessities, I can get all that other stuff back. Type of deal is what the Sagittarius people got. So as long as you have your sense of adventure, as far as, okay, I'm in a tough spot, let me learn something, let me just venture out of myself. Also, you're ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of gifts and expansion and luck. So you're kind of known to always be in the right place at the right time. So you just know those things. You know that things are going to be okay. You know, that's your gift of knowing that things are always going to be fine, no matter what the situation is. I got this. I got, you know, let me go and jump in and learn something that's going to further me, further my knowledge, expand who I am, expand. This could help even expand my family or whatever I'm working towards. Let me do that. So that's what I learned the Sagittarius superpower is. Have you explored that and know that about yourself now?
Absolutely. I feel like if Sagittarius had a superpower, it would absolutely be optimism.
Yes.
It's just that power to keep moving forward and know, like, it's gonna be okay.
Right.
If you're looking to get to know yourself a little better, I offer birth chart analysis reporting. It's where I just take your birth information and kind of give you just a deep analysis of yourself, your environment during this lifetime, some of the things you need to look to achieve. So if you're looking to get to know yourself a little better and you want to know how to book that report, the instructions will be up under any video that I drop.